Well, good afternoon from Little Creek Bee Ranch. It's springtime. Cool, we're doing a cool lesson. This is an easy one, man. Outside it was sunny earlier. It's kind of clouded up. Excuse me. So let's do the date and time kind of thing. I'll say March 23rd. What time? I don't know, about 2:30. It's about 55, 58 outside. In the apiary, setting up 2 catch boxes, but we're going to do a little bit of strategy stuff. Kind of show you some differences. This is kind of really simple, basic stuff. Now I know you're going to see me do some full comb. These are 2 catch boxes that we're going to do on the rails. They don't have to be up in the air. That seems to be a myth. We catch bees on the rails. That's cool. We like that. Some brand new beekeepers may not have lots of comb. That's okay. Keep watching. We'll have more lessons later here soon on just basic foundation catch boxes. But these are full comb, old comb that we have protected with Zentari, and that prevents the wax moths from building up on us, which is cool. You can go study some lessons on that on our website and ebooks about preventing wax moth damage and YouTube videos. Lots of lessons on that. But this is real simple. And I'm going to put this together and kind of talk through it as we go, so you kind of get to see what we're doing and how we do it. Okay, so I really don't have to have my bee jacket on to do this because we're not messing with live bees. But I do have to have all my tools. Okay. So, come back and forth around to the camera here. Is very much a tip, a trick. I don't know if you want to say tip or trick. It's not just about setting up a catch box. And it's not just about throwing in lemongrass lure, lemongrass oil or stuff. And that's what we did long time ago. Caught a few, you know. But when you up your game, kind of really getting serious and focused, you understand the bees work by pheromones. This is a principle, and once you understand more about bee principles, then it gives you leverage over the bees. So here is one pheromone, and a lot of you probably are familiar with Swarm Commander. And this is the Nozzle-Off pheromone. You can find this on Amazon, etc. I don't know, $35, whatever. It's 2-ounce bottle. It only takes a few squirts. It's real strong, real powerful, so a little goes a long ways. I don't mind paying that for this. This caught us quite a few swarms last year. Okay, so now watch this. This is the Nozzle-Off pheromone that says, come here. It's the come here pheromone, okay? Swarm Commander, come here, bees. Come here, okay. Then in the bag, we have Temp Queen sticks. See they're just little tiny green sticks, solid plastic sticks. Temp Queen at Man Lake. Well, you can find both of these products at Man Lake. Temp Queen, what is that? Those little plastic sticks are impregnated with queen mandibular pheromone. Queen mandibular pheromone. QMP. Queen mandibular pheromone. That's a pheromone from the queen, of course. And basically it says stay here. I'm here, stay here. Here's the kicker. When we do both together, our odds go way high for catching swarms. Way high. Now this is not my idea. I didn't create this. This comes from British scientists that did lots of tests and stuff, and their ratios were really high when you combine queen mandibular pheromone with Nozzle-Off pheromone, because it says something to the bees, and you're going to get higher hits. Now here's why this is a big deal. When you set up catch boxes, and maybe a lot of beekeepers do this, but they're not quite thinking. when you set up a bunch of catch boxes, you have to remember you're competing with all the other homes that the bees are looking at, like a tree or a wall or an old barn or old truck or whatever, or some other beekeeper's catch box, and you're competing. So if I'm going to compete, I'm bringing the A game. I'm bringing the dynamite. I want high odds of hits. And then it's just a matter of managing it until I get it, okay? So let me go do my deal. You can still hear me clearly. We're on the Rode wireless mic system, so that's really cool because it sounds like I'm talking really close to you. So in this one, we have two we're going to do, and the mite trays are in. Now the way I like to set these up is like ready to operate as much as I can do. There's different strategies. There's different setups of catch box, okay? But I like to keep my work as simple as I can. And if I can give them a lot of comb and the boxes I want them to operate in, then I'm more operational. I'm ready. I don't have to change anything out. I just got to do my thing, get the bees housed, give them a couple of weeks to lay some eggs and settle in, and then I'm operational, okay? So this is the easiest of the easy, okay? Solid inner cover. I'm going to use that. Okay, so check this out. Let's do this here. Okay, if you see this box has 3 X's on it, and the frames have 3 X's. Each X is 6 months time period, and that represents the Zentari spray. And we spray on the frames, okay? So I protect my comb from the wax moths destroying it with Zentari, and it doesn't hurt the bees. It's not going to hurt honey or larvae or bees, only the wax moth larvae. Okay, but my point to you is, over the years, you want to protect your comb. I can't get that one out. You want to protect your comb. This is great. So that you can do this. Okay, your job, part of your job as a beekeeper, is to learn how to protect your comb so that you are in fat comb city. You got lots of comb. You're protecting it so that you can do this kind of stuff right here. Okay. Okay, so real simple. This is a medium box. I want the frames together. Get my tools. Now this is real basic lesson, okay? So I'm talking to the new beekeepers that have never seen this stuff before. Okay, so check this out so that you know what I'm doing. See, the frame has shoulders right there, shoulders, and it swoops down, They're there for a reason, because when I put them in, I want shoulder to shoulder, and I take my tools and I turn them. Boop, I turn them in. That's my job as a beekeeper, boop, to get my bee space. My bee, this in between here is 3/8 of an inch. Out here's just a little fatter. And if it's official bee width, they won't pull wax down through it. Now, if I put the box in and I leave it all splayed open, they're going to pull wax down through there. Then I will have to cut that out. It's wasted, okay? So we don't want to waste that. We don't want to do that. So push them. Use your tools. This is the frame grips, hive tool. Push them in. Push them in. All the shoulders are touching. All the shoulders are touching. Not a problem. I'm just going to square it up. Square it up. This is too easy. Very cool. I love doing this, man. Okay, 2 mediums. Same with this box. The bottom box is all comb. The top box, all comb. Maybe some drone comb. I don't worry about that. I'm not worried about that. X's for every 6 months I sprayed Zentari on it. So this has got a good coating over 6 month period for a year and a half of Zentari. Shouldn't have a problem with wax moths. That's why, since putting my shoulders together, That's why a lot of beekeepers are deterred from putting full comb out in the catch box. It does attract the bees, but if they don't know how to protect their comb, it won't be very long for wax moths just destroy the comb. So I've been reluctant to do that for a lot of years until we learned Zentari strategy, and that's been the past couple of years doing that. So there's 18 months of Zentari spray, and I will spray in September. And I have a stack of boxes in the hut that are full of comb. 24, I want to say, 26. Crisscross stacked, completely open. And this is the first season, second, that I've never used wax moth crystals. The combs are completely exposed. Not near a problem. Zero. No problem. That's awesome. That's excellent. Worth learning. Zentari. Okay, if you got questions, you can find us on the website, call us or text us, whatever. Okay, frames are together. Notice I hadn't sprayed anything on the frames. I don't want sugar water in here, and I don't want to draw in foragers to get food. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what this is about. So I don't want any food bait. No, nothing like that. No, don't want that. Okay. My tool bucket. This is, gosh. Okay. This is one of the calm days in Oklahoma, like there's no wind. Like, holy crap, this is weird. So it's a great time to get some stuff done. Now I'm not going to spray that on the frames. Don't spray the Swarm Commander on the frames. It will go one squirt under the inner cover and 2 squirts on the porch. That's it. Some of my students from last year did this, and they were just like in Fat City with bees, man. And I know my students are watching it, and you know who you are. WH, you know who you are, dude. Did really good, man. Okay, here we go. There's some others too. All right, so here's one. Actually, this is half a stick because we cut it. Okay. Come around. I'm kind of cheap and tight. Look at this, dude. That's all it is. It's solid. It makes me think of Twizzlers, the red candy Twizzlers. It's just flexible. Queen, mandibular pheromone, impregnated. Don't ask me how they do it. Temp Queen, packet of 10. Cut them in half, and I got 20. Yeah. Okay. Right here in the middle. Oh, I'll put it back here. And I'm going to see the second two. There's one. There it is. That's it. Now, if I ever want to remove that, I just pop the staples and put it back in the bag. Yeah, all right, it's good. Not a problem. Just need one, you know. Packet of 10, I want to think it's about $32, $38, something like that. I don't know. Cut them in half, make them go further, okay? Okay. That's that. Oh, here comes my lid. Okay. Watch this. This is too easy. You have to understand the leverage, the process. It's easy to do, but you have to understand the leverage that you have. The leverage that you have. Wait a minute. Brush my lid off. Clean. Make sure it's clean. Okay. I'm going. I'm aiming right here. That was a weak squirt. There we go. That was weak. There we go. That was really strong too. Okay, that's kind of weak. Okay, in the middle. And the idea is we're using nozzle-off pheromone to call the bees up. Call them up. We want them coming up full. Well, they don't have a choice because we have frames here and frames here. They got nowhere but to go through the frames. You don't just assume the bees are going to do that. It's not like you think. So in boxes, I can show you later. If I don't have frames here, maybe I have an empty box. They can hang off the bottom of the frames here and pull weird wax. It's not always like you think, right? So if I've got the frames, and I do, starting the season, extra frames, load them with frames. Protected with Centauri. One good solid squirt under there. Okay, here comes the lid, just like the others. And the idea is I want to make it dark. I want it dark. And brick there. Now the bees will find that and they will treat that like a hotel, a vacant hotel. Look what we found. Oh my gosh. Now check this out. I want the porch full open, completely open, okay? No block. That's it. Those are 2 good squirts. And I'll refresh the Swarm Commander about every 10 to 12 days, particularly after a big front comes through. Once a big front comes through, the bees will be on the road searching, foraging aggressively, searching, which is cool. We want that. Okay, so on to the second one. This is pretty cool. Here's a second strategy. What I got doing here back around. This is a brood box, a deep, a full complement of frames. Squaring it up on the bottom board. Okay, show you again. Centauri sprayed box inside. Centauri sprayed frames. Again, 18 months worth. Every X is 6 months. Of course, it's got to dry before you put it to the bees. Just let it dry. It's not going to hurt the bees. That's not my opinion. That's from scientific research. We wrote a book, How to End Wax Moth Damage Forever, and that was awesome. That was one of the favoriteest books because I did a lot of research and found great articles. Oh yes. Beekeepers have been doing that since 2000, probably further back even. EPA just officially approved it last year, which is cool. Big problem with wax moths, everybody. Okay, so a deep, all frames, right? This is just lots of fun. Okay, there's some drone comb. Whatever. Not so worried. There's a nice comb, black. Now see the blackness? Ooh, they love it. Yes, they do. But it draws lots of wax moths. That's the problem. That's why in the years past I was so reluctant to ever set it out. The moths just destroy it. And foundation. There's one with foundation, which is okay. I think I've alternated some in here. Okay, here's a good one. Oh, there's part drone and worker. That's good. But it's this blackness is from the cocoons. One bee cocoon after another is laid in there, and all the dirt over time. So it's real attractive to the bees. They really do like that. But the beekeeper, if he doesn't know how to protect the comb, well, you're in trouble. There's another one. They'll clean out all that dead, little bits of dead larvae. They'll clean it out. And that's probably, from too much moisture. I probably didn't let it dry before I put it in the hut. That's okay. Not too worried about it. Okay. Pushing together. No food. No sugar. You don't want that stuff in there. Not for catch box strategies. We don't want that. Now, okay, so there's a deep. Here's a medium. X's 2, same thing. These frames are all sprayed the same time. Same time. Okay. Full complement of frames. Hold on. Got to slow myself down so that you can. Let me turn it and raise it. Whoops. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yep, cool. Okay, what was I? I want my bee space. I want to get my bee space back. So I turn the shoulders in. That way. We just don't want them to waste their wax resources. And those are all comb. Good. I just got to mess with this a minute. Check this out. Black. Now that's drone. I know that's drone. That's okay. So there's an old one. That's very attractive. About swarms. This is about swarms. Ooh, there's a new one. That's pretty cool. Bees would like that. Whoops. Oh, there's a new one. It's got some extra wax there. Ooh, yeah. And you don't have to fuss with it too much as far as cleaning it up. The bees, I think the bees see this and they go, oh, look at all the work that we don't have to do. You know, because you're providing all this work that's done and they got to fill it. Your job is to think strategically. That's your job as a beekeeper. And the wax moths are a #1 enemy when it comes to this kind of strategy because they will absolutely nix your whole program. Not cool. But Zentari is a microbial. I'll let you go read the lessons on that on the website. You can go to littlecreekbeeranch.com to the ebook library and go down there and find the ebook titled Ending Wax Moth Damage Forever. Yep. $40. That's worth learning. All the books are $40. What some of the students have done, I think this is pretty cool. I never mandated they do this. They bought the whole set of books, which is fine, and they print them out and they put them in a 3-ring binder and they create their own sustainable beekeeping manual, which I think is a very cool idea. And I've seen some of them in class and it's very sharp, very, very smart idea. It's up to you, but that's what a lot of students do. Okay, here's the temp queen stick down here. Now, why are we doing this? It says stay here. And a lot of queen breeders use these sticks for small colonies because small boxes have a real hard time holding the bees. The bees want to book it. They don't like that. They don't like the small cavities. It'd be almost like a quarter size of this. And they're too small and the bees kept dumping out. Even in my queen rearing in years past, I couldn't understand how come we cannot keep bees in these little boxes. Well, I had to understand it had to be leveraged by pheromones. And then when that happens, they stayed. They have a higher propensity to stay. Anyway, that's a whole different class. Okay, real simple. See, this is like I'm stretching this out to make a lesson out of it, right? Okay. Let's see if I can get a good squirt. I want a good solid squirt right here. That's where I want. I'm telling the bees, come here. I want you to come right up here. Oh, that's pretty good. I'll take that one. Phew, man, super strong lemony smell. Much stronger than lemongrass oil. But it's got a pheromone in it. Square it up, right? Lid looks like everybody else. Not a problem. Vacant hotel. Now, how long will we run these? Oh, long time. All spring and summer. Until I need to break them out for whatever reason. I believe in the apiary, if you got room, you should include vacant hotels. Ugh. Well, I want to make this easy for me. I want to make this easier on me, man. You can make this way too hard, you know. Okay. I don't do catch boxes 15 feet up in a tree. I don't have a desire to break a hip just to get bugs. A lot of people don't. But this is how we catch them. I'm just showing you. This is how we do it. 2 squirts, okay? 2 good squirts. 1. That was weak. Okay, 2 weak ones is 1 good one. That's enough for me. Strong stuff, man. Wow. Okay, porches are open. Full complements of comb. Spray was in Tari. I just wait on a sunny day. It's kind of cloudy. It was nice and sunny earlier. Yeah, cool, man. Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Like that. Like that. And we'll have them, we'll also go way out to the field, about almost a quarter mile from here. Our property's kind of long. And we'll set them in different setups. Some nuke boxes hanging from a tree about 3 or 4 feet up. That's as high as I goes, 3 or 4 feet. And on pedestals like this. These are pedestals in the apiary scattered around. And this, I love this because it really does honor the bee principles. It's all about pheromone. All about pheromone. And the beauty of the catch box system is you're working in harmony with the bees. But you don't have to keep doing it. It's something you can control. You turn it on, you can turn it off. You can push it really hard. You can run 10 or 12 or more. You can run 2 or 3, however you see that, however you want to do that. The idea is, this is how we can get some nice healthy bees coming from a colony that has swarmed. Only a healthy colony will swarm. That will give you some nice healthy bees coming into your boxes. And if you understand the principles, it's a beautiful thing, man. Now here's a couple of other tips. When you see bees, checking your offering. This is your offering. Checking it out. Now watch. You're going to have scout bees all around. They will float and inspect and look. They're critical, very critical. Inside, up and around inside. It smells right. They zip it home, boom, to go get their sisters. And here come more scout bees. Now this is all well and good until you walk up to the box and you bust it. Just like little white-tailed deer are spooky, so are these bees that are scout bees. And you get so excited and you don't know, maybe nobody's told you, and you come up and they go, rejection, and you just lost them, boom, lost them. So when you see scout bees, stay away 30, 40 yards, and you may see the next day more scout bees. And it may be like this for 2 or 3, 4 days, maybe a week, and it goes quiet. And you'll think, darn. In a day or two, here comes a giant swarm. Boosh. That seems to be the rhythm. There is very much this rhythm to the scout bees building, and you're competing with other home sites, and they're going to tell their sisters, no, we got the best. Come check this out, man. And they're going to check it out, and they're going to be more scout bees. And as long as you stay away from them, they're going to keep making their decision. It'll go quiet for a day or two, and boom, here comes the swarm, okay? That's typical rhythm. Sometimes it can be the next day. Had that happen, set them out, double. It was a double medium like this. Set it out one afternoon. By the next evening, I was looking like, oh my God, I was away. You can't sit out in the apiary 24/7 and watch. and you go do your chores and run your errands to town or whatever and come back and go, holy crap, yeah, there's bees in my box, man. Love it. Love it. Okay, that's a good lesson there. I'll let you watch that video a couple of times and understand some of the principles. If you'd like to learn more about what we do, I would suggest you go to littlecreekbeeranch.com and look at the Personal Advisor Program. There's where the good stuff is. That's a structured learning and coaching program that we created several years ago so we can give some beekeepers some structure and guidance, because the learning curve in beekeeping is a monster. It'll eat you up. And watching YouTube videos, surfing through YouTube and reading books and all that, well, bees don't do that. It really does matter when you have a seasoned coach helping and guiding and directing. So after 17 years of doing this full time, 16, 17 years, we've got enough content and mustard to really do some good teaching. Got a Personal Advisor Program. Gosh, we created a mid-month newsletter with 3 lessons in it. We give conference calls at the end of the month with all the students. We record the conference calls and send them back around to all the students. Plus they get one-on-one phone appointments. They get to text me questions. I'm just right there, man. All they got to do is call or text. They get class reduction and tuition, reduction of fees and tuition coming in. So lots of good stuff. Lots of value. We packed in a lot of value. It's a subscription service, $29.95 a month, but way worth it. We wanted to keep it low and give a tremendous of value and a lot of excellent information and great content so that we can make a difference for students. And check that out. And there's the ebook library. That's very, very cool. Very cool too. Okay, so done for that learning experience. Hope you had a great time learning. Take good notes. Watch the videos again. Text us, call us. Until next time, Mignana.